Hello, hello, Ametista tribe. Welcome to Tribal Council. I would say I'm happy to see you all, but under these circumstances, I'm not. Let's hop straight into it. Let's start with Sam. Um, so let's just start with how are you feeling? Other than being here at Tribal Council, how are you feeling about the start of the game?
Definitely not, I think, where any of us want to start at Tribal Council, but I will say, like, in terms of everything else, just starting the game, it's been going well so far. I've really enjoyed kind of getting to know the tribe, and just getting to know lots of new faces and kind of see where kind of go from here. Obviously, it's not the result we wanted to lose, but I'm hopeful that after tonight we can turn that around and hopefully win some challenges, because I know we don't want to be seeing you, Rocky. As much as you're lovely, we don't want to be here all the time.
Okay. Uh, Julia. Can Julia hear me? Hi, Julia. How has the start of the game for you been as far as like the opening twist of the game? How was it like not knowing if you were going to tribal or going to tribal or not, the lights out twist?
Good.
Just good.
Yeah.
It was good that you didn't know if you were going to tribal or not.
No, that part wasn't so good.
But other than that, like it was fine to you. Like no sweat off your back. Okay. How about you, She? Like how are the opening twists for you? Whether it be the lights out twist or the fortune teller twist.
For the lights out twist, I'm gonna agree with Julia. It was good. It was pretty good. Um, yeah, that's about it.
Okay. What about the fortune teller? As the fortune teller, goes for genuinely everybody. Has the fortune teller like been talked about? Is like going to affect you guys' games, or just like kind of just like you guys want to just go and see what it's about?
It's still early on to tell, so it's nice. Only time could tell what to expect from it, but
Okay. I'll direct that more at John, because John, you did go to the fortune teller. So was that something that you came back and got to talk to the tribe about? Or yeah, let's talk about it now. Like how was that twist for you since you were the person that got to go?
Yeah. I mean, obviously nobody wants to be like the one person singled out for a journey, like on the first episode. Like nobody wants that. But like I went, it's like I liked being able to see what it was all about instead of having that big question mark over it. Like, all right, when is it going to be my turn to go? What's going to be there? What types of things there are? So especially this early, like everybody said, but so far, like it's a pretty good small group that we have. I didn't really see a reason to like keep that secret, right? Like somebody else, odds are it's not going to be me that's going to go to the fortune teller next, right? Like I think it's fair that we should all go in knowing what to expect. And then like if we are truly this like tribe that's all, working together as far as I can tell, right? Like we're all kind of nice and getting to know each other. It's been a slow start for our tribe to be at tribal council. You know what I mean? So I think, as much as we can really use everything to come together as a group, we're already going to be down in numbers. So
Okay. Um, so you guys are like a tight-knit group from what you're saying. Like you guys are getting along pretty well from what I'm gathering. Have you guys been like observing your camp area? Like, are we talking about the camp area? Like, do you guys talk about your camp area in general? Oh, so you guys just don't notice like this big old divine power machine just like sitting in the middle of your camp area? So nobody's like try to like power it up or anything. Just wondering.
But I thought the spaghetti did that.
No, the spaghetti, you guys went to go see a fortune teller, but at your tribe camp, there's like a huge machine just sitting there.
I clicked on the photo and it did nothing.
Oh, well, Guess that answers my question. You guys aren't paying attention to your tribe, so
Oh,
so general question, how is everybody feeling about the vote? Does anybody feel like uneasy, not safe? Does anybody, by a show of hands, does anybody think like it could be them? No.
I mean, you never truly know in this game, but I feel like where our tribe is at right now, like, I don't know, everybody I think got to talk to each other just so little that all we're kind of going off of is like a feeling, right? Like, I don't know. I want to be able to like everybody and give the Miss America response that like none of us are gonna go home and you're gonna, send in all the other tribes and they're gonna vote somebody out or something like that. That's what I would love, but I don't think that's the case. So I think for tonight's vote, I think we're all just trying to be fair, right? Like not to, be rude, but like somebody didn't answer a single question right. And one of the answers was herself. So I don't really know what to make of that in terms of moving forward. Like we needed at least her to have a chance. And I think, moving forward, we've learned we need to communicate better as a group. So whatever we can do to do that, I think is what this vote should and is.
So speaking of the challenge, you obviously pointed out, John, there was one person that you guys seen that didn't even compete. Do you think that if she would have competed, or this tribe member would have competed, that you guys would have had like a fighting chance at least, and you probably wouldn't even have been here?
I can kind of tackle that. So I don't know. I mean, we were still 4 points down exactly from where everyone else was, so we would have needed, to have another perfect score to like tie and then potentially figure out if we were even close in the tiebreaker. So it was definitely, I think, a long shot from what we were kind of gathering on how everyone else did. So I don't know. I think it could have still resulted in us being here tonight.
I'll even pose the question, did you all even think that, looking at the other tribes, did you think that you stacked up pretty good and you probably had a good chance? Or was it like, were you not surprised to be here, or did you think that you guys had a chance? That goes to anybody.
My answer is it depends. Like we've kind of said, we needed 1 or 2 more points regardless, right? Like that is what it is. I think we could have gotten those in a few different ways. I think before we competed, if we were able to all talk and come together more, maybe we would have strategized better on like how to take notes for it, how to prepare for it, right? Like there's so many different ways that we could have gotten a few more points, right? But even with maybe the 1 or 2 points that we would have added back on, having done that doesn't like change for me that there were still 4 completely just like gone without a thought, so there were ways that we could have done better. I think doing, for the future, we can take those other things that we could have done and move forward with a stronger 5.
So what is this vote about tonight for you all? I'll do individually. Let's start with you. What is this vote about for you tonight?
Give me like 30 seconds to think about that. I don't have an answer for you.
Julia, what is this vote about for you tonight, Julia?
teamwork, like both now and moving forward.
Sam?
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, it's mainly about wanting to hopefully keep the tribe strong, give us, that fighting chance to stay safe. So that's pretty much what I'm voting on, and who I think is, unfortunately not able to rise to that occasion.
John?
I would really love if this Ametista tribe could not get like 19th to 24th place. That would be like all of us not doing that would be awesome. We don't know what's going to happen, right? Like for all we know, we're swapping tomorrow, right? And that's like totally not a concern. But like I don't think that's the case. And I would just like to make sure that we have this group of people. Like this is a group of people that I've spent my time talking to over the past 3 days. So fortify that.
And back to she.
Okay, I got an answer now. So mainly, I think the dynamic of like how we favor against other tribes in a sense. I guess further on down the road, there's no guarantee of what others may perceive. It might be a tribe versus tribe type of game. I don't know, but I do think that right now the main focus is definitely teamwork, but also just like having the people that you can genuinely trust in this game to move forward along. Also.
Okay. Does anybody have anything to get off their chest before we go to vote? All righty. So we're going to get ready to vote. You all can go into your prod chats with us. Submit your vote if you have not already like pre-voted. If you've already pre-voted, you can change your vote now. But yeah, it is time to vote. So everybody please go to your prod chats and send us a vote. All righty, I have the votes. Before I read the votes, if anybody has any idols or cards they would like to use, now is the time to use them. All right, I'll read the votes. First vote, GG. Second vote, GG. That's 2 votes, GG. No votes, anybody else? Third vote, Sam. That's 2 votes, GG. 1 vote, Sam. Next vote, GG. It's 3 votes, GG. 1 vote, Sam. Next vote, and the first person voted out of iSurv1vor, Milan, GG. GG, you're not here, but we love you. Thank you for all your quirkiness. Unfortunately, tonight, your tribe has spoken. And with that, that is the first official tribal council of iSurv1vor Milan. All right, so I can head back to camp, but just remember, your tribe stone represents royalty. So show us that the next round. All right. And you guys can head back to camp. Thank you.